Hi guys! Welcome to Champ's Japanese Kitchen! Today, we're gonna be making one of the popular Western dish with a Japanese twist that is called HAMBAAGU or Hamburg steak. So, let's get cooking! Okay guys, so the first thing we want to prepare for our hamburg are the vegetables that we're going to add into the patty. I'll be making 4 hamburg patties today, so you can adjust these quantities based on how many you make at home. Today, I'm using carrot, shiitake mushrooms, and onion, but you can skip any of these if you'd prefer. First thing we want to do though is cut these up into small enough pieces so they'll be completely cooked through when we cook the hamburg later. We're gonna use half a carrot. Once you've peeled off the skin, you can peel the outside of the carrot to make a thin sheet like this, and then easily cut that up into small cubes. Now the onion. We will peel this, and if you leave the stalk of the onion intact, cut lengthwise. And then through the cross section of the onion like this, you will be able to dice that up super easy. And for the shiitake mushrooms, we will remove the stalks, dice those up into small cubes as well. Next, we want to make something to help bind our hamburg together so it doesn't fall apart when we cook it. Some people use egg for this, but today we're gonna use 120 milliliter of soy milk, to which I'm gonna add 20 grams of panko breadcrumbs. Remember to adjust these quantities though. We will give that a whisk together and let it sit for about 10 minutes. The panko will absorb the milk and it'll start to look like this. We call this TSUNAGI in Japanese. This helps the meat stick together. Now, time for the meat. As I said, I'm gonna make 4 hamburg patties today. So, I have 400 grams of meat here. I'm using a mix of beef and pork with a ratio of 6:4. But 100% beef is fine too. You might want to use some plastic gloves for this because things are going to get messy. First thing we want to do is remove any moisture from our mince with a paper towel. And then we will add that to a large mixing bowl. And we want to start mixing that until we see it start to lump together. We don't want to spend too long doing this, or else the fat from the meat will begin to melt, which could cause it to break apart when we cook. Once we see our mince start to smooth out and stick together, we want to add our seasoning. 1 teaspoon of salt. Oops! Be careful not to drop the ball. And the same amount of pepper. And finally, my secret ingredient for tasty hamburg, nutmeg. This will give our meat a nice rounder flavor. We're gonna add a few sprinkles of this before finally mixing that all together. Once all those seasonings have been mixed well, we will add our onion, carrot, and shiitake mushrooms from before. You can add as much or a little vegetables as you want, so adjust to your tastes. And then finally, let's add our panko that's absorbed the soy milk from before. We will add all of that in and give that a final mix together. Now, it's time to separate these into patties. Take about a quarter of the mixture, and we want to roughly almost hit the patty from hand to hand to get rid of any air that may be in the mixture still. We will make this into a round patty shape and repeat for all our remaining 3 hamburgs. Now, before cooking these, we want to let these hamburgs rest for at least 10 minutes in the refrigerator. This will help to keep its shape and also mean the fat won't melt so quickly when we cook it. Once we've let these chill, another tip for you guys is to gently sprinkle some flour on both sides of our patty. This will help prevent the delicious juice from our meat from leaving the burger while we're cooking it. Once we've done on both sides, we're gonna heat a pan over medium heat with 1 teaspoon of olive oil. You can do more patties if you have a big enough pan, but let me just show you one. We will cook for about 1 minute, or until you start to see the underside of the burger turn a nice golden brown color. Then, we will flip this over and let this cook for another minute. Our patties are pretty thick and we don't want to burn the outside. So let's put the lid on this pan and turn the heat down to low. We want to leave that cooking for another minute or so. And then, I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of water here, which will help steam the Hamburg. And make sure it cooks all the way through. We will leave this cooking for about 2 to 3 minutes on a low heat. Or we can use a cooking thermometer. And if the internal temperature is about 60 degrees Celsius or 140 Fahrenheit, our Hamburg is done. Oh, that looks good! But before we eat, we want to make a sauce for our Hamburg. We also want to let our meat rest for a little bit too. Now, we don't want to get rid of that delicious flavor from our pan from cooking the meat. So let's keep that fat. And we're gonna add 70 milliliter of red wine. And we're gonna let that reach a bubble so we burn off some of the alcohol. You can leave this simmering for a few minutes. Or if you're feeling adventurous, maybe I'm just showing off. Once the alcohol has burnt off a bit, we will add 35 grams of ketchup, 20 grams of Worcestershire sauce, and then we forget we were actually going to add vegetables into this. Oops! Let's quickly cut up some mini tomatoes and mushrooms. And add them in. Let them cook for a few minutes. And finally, to thicken up our sauce, I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of honey as well as 15 grams of butter that will give it a nice silky finish. Once the butter is all melted, our sauce is done. And it's time for... Okay! So, the Hamburg is here! Wow! Beautiful aroma! But first thing that stands out is the beautiful color! The contrast of the white plates and red sauce and green beans. So good! So, let's begin! いただきます! The combination of the red wine and the butter knocked me out! ハンバーグは正式な日本料理ではありません。でも日本人にとって小さい頃からずっと食べてきているある意味お袋の味でもあります。そして一つ特徴的なのは先ほどパン粉を混ぜ込みました。このパン粉を入れるとハンバーグがとってもふわふわになってそしてジューシーに出来上がります。ぜひパン粉を入れてみてください。Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any other dishes that you want me to make, please leave a comment down below. And remember, after we eat the meal, we all say, ごちそうさまでした!